Here, central line cut straight across. It comes down here, so I've got to find 3 Colts Lane, funny road, and I've got to go down Brick Lane, pit it out. Yeah, it's a twisty turny, twisty situation, train line to get through. It's going to be an interesting route. I'm not going to be 100% on the line, but I'll have to do that route. That's the route to do. I was going to go down the other road, which is a quicker way. Which no, I can't. I have to do it in Central Line way. So that's Berbick. So 3 Colts Lane. It's a bit of a walk actually. Interesting, because the Central Line cuts literally through the park. Literally through the park, and this goes down this road. So that'll be interesting. A bit busy, not filming there. Too many people in there. And train line cuts through. Central Line goes down there. That's where we're going. 3 Colts Lane. Let's do this. Route gets slightly interesting because this is the back streets of London. You don't often see this. You don't often see this on YouTube videos anyway, because people don't film it. It's just like a tiny percentage. And I thought, no, you got to see this. And this is where the Central Line comes under. So basically, I've got to keep following this road. Keep following it. Mustn't divert and left or right anywhere. Got to just keep following it. And you've got the old fire ducts there, as you can see. And you've got other train lines going above your head. That's the main line, train line, not sure what it is, but it's got trains over there. Got trains here. But yeah, it's nice to see this. Going under old parts of London that you don't normally see. And I thought I'd show you this, because it's different. Something nice. I see them taking the graffiti off the wall there. Ah, it's interesting. Yeah, using chemicals. We've got to go down that way. Do you know what's interesting about this part? You've got an old cafe here. Got a cafe here under the arches of the old London Bridge, old London bridges. It's nice to see this, isn't it? You don't often see this. But this is the route we've got to take anyway. We've got a bit parallel to the railway line, and we've got to get to a place, not for a word, it's called Brick Lane, famous Brick Lane. We're going down famous Brick Lane and going to get to Liverpool Street, and then the next one will be St Paul's, and then so on and so on and so on and so on. This is an interesting route actually. And we're getting to a place, get to a Bethnal Green train station, which is the overground up here. Do you know what's interesting? That bridge is quite low, very low. Wow. I love my walk. This is interesting. This is different, I suppose. I like the area. Got an old pub here. Nice old fashioned. Oh, it's a cafe. Oh, it's a cafe. Looked like it used to be a pub. Yes, it used to be a pub. It's just interesting how it's changed. Here are the taxis. We're starting to see taxis now. But yeah, I like how it's changed. Well, I like how it's interesting. And looks like we go down to the bottom here and turn left. Let's see where everything going. We've just got to keep following this road apparently. Mustn't divert. And it's chosen an interesting route. Let's put it that way. I like the way the route is chosen. It's out of the way as well, isn't it? When you think of it, it's actually out of the way. And you've got the modern looks of the arches there. They've got another park here. Another park. Interesting. Wavell Fields. Yeah, got to keep walking till we see with the word Brick Lane. We can see Liverpool Street in the distance anyway. The buildings, I recognise the buildings anyway. But yeah, the mainline railway line. That's the railway line that Sheffield, that branch, the what do you call them? The Elizabeth line branch. Yeah, here's one of the trains going across now. Get to see a train on our journey. How cool is that? Let's enjoy that. Alright, I'll see you further down the line until we get to do the turn. So we can see the turn and see where we've got to go next. Because I don't want to bore you all the way down here. Let's do this. Road signs to say what's that under there. Literally no road signs whatsoever. So I wouldn't know what it is. But I know where Liverpool Street is. But yeah, there's no road signs. I found this building, I thought it fascinating because it said the bath house. And I've been doing some research on this. And apparently there used to be a bathing, you know, bathing where you, that swimming pool bathing, old style, used to be here. And it's got men's baths and women's baths. It's got two separate thing there. I don't know what it is now. But yeah, it's the bathhouse. I don't know if it still is a bathhouse. And then you've got a health centre across the road. Beth and Howe Heath Health Centre. But yeah, fascinating though. Bit of history here. The bathhouse is still here. Amazing. That's pretty epic actually. I don't know what the other entrance says. I don't know what this actually says. Oh, boxing club. It's in here since 1884, which is pretty awesome. And this is the route we got. This is the view we got now. Literally, it's gone quiet. There's no busy noise. It's all nice and peaceful. It's not going to be like this for long though. Along the route to Central Line, it's going to get really hectic, as in really noisy. Very, very noisy. So enjoy this moment on this video where it's nice and peaceful, because I'm finding companies that have been here a long time. Like you've got one here, the Copper Mill Limited. Wow. They manufacture industrial cleaning cloths and textile waste producers. Fascinating. Old companies. It's interesting to see. Interesting back streets of London. But I see it's going to get busy at the end. Let's get further down and see where we are. Brick Lane. And we're going to walk down here. It's quite a famous area. Very famous in the 60s as well. Oh, it's an old cash machine there. Lol, graffitied over. All retro shops along here. All vintage style retro shops. Interesting. It's about like miniature Camden, but more or less. Fascinating. All retro stuff in here. It's all fascinating. Yeah, all designer names there. It's a famous area though. I've never been down there. Well, years ago. But yeah, it's pretty sick. It's nicknamed the Mini Camden, basically. I like this area. It's a very famous spot. Train line's underneath us. Underneath this main line. The main line, not the central line. But yeah. Oh yeah, I saw those at the Ideal Home exhibition. I was lucky to see them. But yeah, this is the famous Brick Lane. Everybody films down here because it's really famous. There's some cool shops down here actually. They've got some nice shops. Very vintage shops. No. They've got some nice shops here. They say vintage. A lot of shops say vintage. It's a new thing now. It's a thing, apparently. Oh, there's a bookshop as well. Wow. Nice area.